Hi, I'm RodGilley. I'm a writer. Today, I had the privilege of doing a book review on a book that really surprised me. I do read a little crime drama once in a while, but horror, thriller, and fantasy are really my favorite genres. So this one, I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it uh, when I picked it up. Well, I've got to say, The Voyeur by Kimberley Shead is a really impressive book. Just to give you a quick look at how I felt about the book, I'm going to display the review that I left on Goodreads for it. You can pause the video for a second, read that if you'd like. Okay, I found a little format for a book review because, well, I want to try to do a very good book review, right? And it starts with a summary. Well, in this story, The Voyeur, you have V.S. Albee Edwards, a detective in London, and his partner, Tanya Watts. And the book opens immediately with them being plunged right into a crime that had happened. And the story has multiple points of view, and it goes at a very rapid pace, and it's just really exciting. It's very hard to set the book down, and you'll meet a lot of interesting characters. And I will say that Kimberley Shead has an extremely good talent in character development. That's an area of this book that I think you will really enjoy. So the results of this story for me is that the pace was exciting. The things that happen in the story are very exciting. So as you're reading along, you turn the page as quick as you can because you just got to see what's going to happen next. And for me, that was exhilarating. And then there are parts in the story that are kind of sad, and you kind of get your little blue feeling, or you feel sorry for one of the characters. But then right away, the story picks back up in a race, and it's very exciting all the way to the very end. And as crime dramas are, this story is sort of a whodunit. Well, you'd be hard pressed to guess who done it early in this story. So the next thing I would want to talk about is strengths and weaknesses of the story. Finding the strengths is very easy. The pace, the character development, descriptions are all excellent. The story doesn't let you down in many places. I gave it 5 stars, and it deserves 5 stars in any venue. It's just a very creative and very interesting story. There's a lot of aspects to it. You meet a lot of different characters, and it's just something that will hold you to the page. Very hard to put this book down. The weakness of the story, that's a harder thing for me to come up with. I will say very briefly, because it doesn't matter that much, there are some typos and editing issues in the book. The editing could have been a little tighter. My recommendation on this book should be pretty obvious. I think that you should go down in the description to the link that I have there and take a look at this book. It is well worth the low price. You'll be quite surprised. This book deserves a lot more press than what it's received. I very happily, as a writer myself, very happily give this book 5 stars. I think it's fantastic. Well, I think I pretty much covered the book review to the best of my ability, that I understand how to do a book review. Like everything on my channel, I'm learning as I go. But I hope that I've expressed that this story's cool. It's really good. And now I'm going to plug my show, of course, Relax and Chat. If you're a writer at any level in your career, you just wrote your first short story, or you've got quite a few books published, you really should give me a holler on my email or my Twitter account and let me know that you'd like to do the show, or you'd like to have some more information about the show. I'll be happy to talk with you. So far, I've got 5 episodes of the show, and they've been very well received, gotten a lot of great feedback. and it's a lot of fun to do. So if you want to have a good time, relax, and chat with a writer, let me know. I'll put a link to one of my shows down in the description so you can kind of get an idea of what it's all about. Okay, well, I guess that brings us to an end. I do want to remind you to check out the link in the description for Kimberley Shead's fantastic debut novel, The Voyeur. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.